Good Sunday morning to you. So I was perusing some news this morning. I always like to have a little bit of good news or hopeful news, especially on a Sunday. And I found something that I consider hopeful as long as we as a species don't do anything really, really stupid. The future is in front of us. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let's see where we go. NASA astronaut uses homemade star tracker to take incredible deep space photo from the International Space Station. Look at that photo. Isn't that incredible? That is just incredible. I'm zoomed in a little bit. Oh, my apologies. That's not just a picture of stars. I personally can see, even in the fuzzy, 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5, 6 galaxies. The view has to be amazing. An uninterrupted view has to be just the view from that God sees. It's got to be just life-altering. And if we don't do something stupid, it could be incredibly life-altering for our species. Now, I'm going to bring up part of an article that is from the Stupid Species Move. Blasting the air in front of a hypersonic vehicle with lasers to unlock unprecedented speeds. The article goes through the use of high-energy lasers to essentially create a void in front of a hypersonic vehicle to allow it to create greater speeds. This technology also exists with torpedoes. It's called a cavitating torpedo, and what it does, it blows air in front of it, so that way air bubbles surround the body of the torpedo, allowing it to go 200 kph. I'm actually going to look it up. The supercavitating torpedo is a torpedo that uses the effect of supercavitation to create a bubble around the torpedo to allow it to move at high velocity underwater. The VA-111 Shkval, I'm going to love Russian names, right? Shkval. Let's just quickly bring this up here so you guys can see it, and we'll get over this. That's the tip of it. And what that does, it blows high-pressure, high-speed air around the body of the torpedo, allowing it to go faster, which is the same concept that they're using with this laser, which got me thinking that's almost like a deflector you hear of from a very popular television show. The USS Enterprise has a very large deflector dish. And of course, this is science fiction. I understand that. But what the deflector dish is used for is to to push aside, disintegrate, just essentially get rid of small space debris that would be in the way of the Enterprise as it's going through space. The same principle that you have for this. And the same principle you have for this. Supercavitating torpedoes is also the same thing you have for this. Warp drive may actually be possible someday, new study says. This is from 2024. And I'm sure everyone has seen the concept of the warp ship that NASA put out years and years ago with the ring around it. and it had a dish sticking out the front, very much like what you would call a deflector dish. Something that uses high energy to deflect objects, small meteoroids, things such as that, from hitting your vehicle. The future is so close. If we don't do something stupid, it's so close. And going out to this, being able to explore things like this, could and should be human destiny if we don't do something really, really stupid. It gives us hope. It gives us hope for the future. People like Elon Musk on the cutting edge of technology who want to push our species forward, who want to occupy Mars, who want to move us off this planet, who see technology as a good thing for human beings, that we shouldn't be using it to find better ways of destroying each other. That hypersonic vehicle I showed you is obviously a weapon system. But that technology could be used for peaceful purposes as well. It's virtually akin to a science fiction deflector system. I mean, it essentially is in every way. It's the bubbles around the body of a cavitating torpedo, but used for peaceful purposes. Our space vessels are going to need something along the lines of a deflector. And if something like blasting the air in front of a hypersonic vehicle with a laser, unlocking unprecedented speed, perhaps that's also what unlocks our spacecraft. Going planet to planet, avoiding getting struck by meteorites. Perhaps those either disintegrate them or push them out of the way. Perhaps that technology is used to create something the equivalent of a tractor beam, an anti-tractor beam, where you can push it using magnetic forces. Who knows? But I found it fascinating when I saw this picture. What a beautiful picture. The inventiveness of man. To be able to see the galaxies and the worlds beyond. As long as we don't do something stupid. Let's not do something stupid. Let's harness it. Let's find what our species can do. And move forward in peace. And build a better world. That's all I got. I appreciate all of you. I want to leave on this image. Thank you.